Hey there, YouTube. WhiskeyCactus here, welcoming you back to our Pokémon LeafGreen Let's Play. Guys, this is episode number 30. This is it. This is for all the marbles. This is the finale of Pokémon LeafGreen. We did the first 3 battles of the Elite Four last time. And it's not easy, but we're handling ourselves pretty well. I think we're doing okay. We still have Lance, and then we still have the champion. So that's what we're doing today. Here we go, guys. I haven't saved, by the way, just in case. I don't want to get stuck in here. Here he is. Here he fucking is. I hope he leads with Gyarados. Heard about you, Whiskey. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. No, they're not, actually. They're not mythical Pokemon. Mythical Pokemon are a separate category of Pokemon, like Mew and Celebi and Jirachi and stuff. Those are mythical Pokemon. Dragons are not mythical Pokemon. As a matter of fact, I don't think there is a mythical Pokemon that is a dragon type. Lance. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. That's very not true. There's no being clever with them. Are you ready to lose? I guess. I guess. Yeah, I didn't save because just in case something bad happens, I don't want to be stuck in here. Alright, so he does open with the Gyarados. We're going to get intimidated. It's fine. We have electricity. It's probably not going to kill. It's going to kill. It's probably not going to kill. It's going to kill. It's probably not going to kill. How does it not kill? It's a Gyarados, man. Of course. Of fucking course. Surprised he didn't go Rain Dance. I know he always goes Rain Dance to begin with, but you know what? I'm actually fine with him burning a full restore here. I don't know how many he gets. I'm assuming he probably gets 2. I'm kind of okay with that. Alright. Let's see if this can actually get the kill. I wouldn't be upset if it doesn't and he uses another full restore. Okay. That was a crit, so it was... Alright, so that's 1 down. That's the Gyarados down. Alright, let's go in Dragonair. My Dragon Slayer is down ashore because dragons are weak to ice, and down ashore has Ice Beam, and that is pretty much my only plan for dragons. Don't have Thunderbolt. Okay, that's fine. He's not going to get frozen, but that's fine. Alright, nice and Ice Beam. Does a good amount. Outrage is terrifying. We do have Disable. So I'm curious if I can, like, disable Outrage in the middle of Outrage and then it has to struggle. Is that what, how would that work? Not really sure. We might find out. Another Dragonair? Alright, I guess we're just staying in. Alright. Yeah, it's not ideal. That's fine, though. Crit would be swell. The good thing is we're already slow, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's gonna, oh, you're just gonna Hyper Beam. Okay. Alright, so far, plan Dragon Slayer, down ashore the Dragon Slayer is working very well. The Dragonite's gonna be fun, though. Like, the Dragonite's gonna be real fun. And by fun, I mean not fun. Level 60, okay. So we're gonna Ice Beam. He's not gonna have, this might kill me, though. He's not going to have multi-scale. That's the one good thing, is he's not going to have multi-scale, because that's a hidden ability, and hidden abilities don't exist yet. That's huge. That's so huge. Alright. Citrus Berry is annoying, but I've come to, like, accept that all the aces have Citrus Berries. We're going to go ahead and full restore. This is what we're saving them for, is the Lance fight, specifically. Alright, we're on down ashore. I don't want to click the wrong one by mistake. You're going to Outrage. How much is that going to do? Too much. That actually does too much. I think we might actually be screwed. Let's Hyper Potion. This is how you get critted, by the way. I have to wait for you to get confused. Okay. So now we have to hope that you hit yourself in confusion. Please hit yourself in confusion. Okay. We just took out Dragonite, guys. How was Lance easier than Bruno? That's insane, man. The Aerodactyl's still here. We're not done with the Aerodactyl yet. So like let's be careful. I'm actually gonna send in Mac Machine and click Surf. Because I want to preserve Jolteon's Shockwaves. We still have another Gyarados to deal with. It's fine. Get poisoned. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's alright. It'll be fine. He's gonna full restore, but it's fine. Aerodactyl's a monster, man. I love Aerodactyl. Kabutops is still my favorite of the fossils, but I do really love Aerodactyl. Alright, Lance. Jesus Christ. That's it. Hate to admit it, but you're a Pokemon master. Fuck, man. That was the easiest of the 4. One more challenge left. Yeah, we know who it is. We know who the fucking champion is. We know it's our buddy. Old pal, smell you later. Alright. He's gonna lead with the Pidgeot. I'm tempted not to use Hoagie Fest to open. But it feels really bad not to. So, what I'm gonna do, I am absolutely gonna... It's Elixir. All moves. Do I have any regular Ethers? Yeah. Let's Ether Shockwave. Let's Ether... Let's just Ether Shockwave again. That should be fine. I think we're fine. Alright, guys. Here goes. This is going to end up being a short episode, I guess. I expected the battle with Lance to be significantly longer. I also may have forgotten that he has 2 Dragonairs instead of 3 Dragonites. I am very gold and silver pilled because I've played that game so many times that, like, I very frequently think that that's what Lance's team is instead of this. So, you know, I definitely remember, like, oh, the 3 Dragonites, they take forever to get through. Well, he doesn't have those, so. Alright, guys, here we go. It's time. Here he is. Hey, Whiskey. I was looking forward to seeing you, Whiskey. Stop saying Whiskey. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on my Pokedex, I looked all over for Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. He does have a very good, well-balanced team. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Whiskey, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. For now. Final boss, motherfucker. Let's do this. Alright, so we know his team, right? He's got Pidgeot, he's got Rhydon, he's got Alakazam, which is terrifying. He's got Charizard, Exeggutor, and Gyarados. He's gonna lead with the Pidgeot. We've got Hoagie Fest. Hoagie Fest is here again. Summer's in full bloom. Hoagie Fest is the absolute champion of this Elite Four. I figured Slowbro would be, and I feel like the 2 of them together have been the aces. Doesn't matter. I can't miss, bitch. I can't miss, bitch! Shockwave is fucking phenomenal. The amount of carry that Shockwave has managed for this playthrough is out of this world. Alright, Rhydon. Rhydon, that's going to be Tush Push territory. Tush Push, I know you haven't had to do much in this Elite Four, but I need you to one-shot this Rhydon real quick. Yep. Just like that. Just like that. That is how you one-shot a Rhydon. It can drop as slow as it wants. It's gonna be a one-shot. Rhydon has no special defense. Trust me, I've used one in the past. I know. Alright, here's the final boss for real. This is the real final boss. It's gotta be Down Ashore, right? I have to use Down Ashore. I have to just go for Surfs, I think. We have Disable. I don't know that I, that's still a lot of damage. Alright, I do want to disable that. That's fine. Let's go ahead and disable. Oh, shit. He read me like a book. He booked me. Alright, so... Damn. I think I can get away with it. I think I'm not going to be punished. Never punished. Never fucking punished. You want to Dragon Rage? You can Dragon Rage 2 more times and I'm totally fine with it. Hell yeah, don't full restore. Owie. Alright, Jolteon, I'm pretty sure you can rest now. I might call on you to deal with a Charizard later, but you probably can rest. You're probably fine to rest. You are the MVP. For sure. You are the MVP. Down Ashore is the runner-up. Alright, Alakazam, you're coming back in. Alright, let's get Down Ashore back in here. The Executor I'm not worried about. We got Long Hots for that. That's fine. I would like for you not to live this. Please don't live this. That would be upsetting. Hope this is enough. It is, okay. This should be smooth sailing now. I'm not really worried about the Charizard, but we have the whole team to deal with the Charizard because we're going to send in Long Hots, and Long Hots should be able to pretty easily handle the Executor. Executor is cool. I think I used one in a blue playthrough a long, long time ago. Shit. That's not ideal. It's not terrible, though, because it burns a turn of Reflect. It does burn a turn of Reflect. Just wake you up. It's going to Egg Bomb. That shouldn't be a big deal. It is a bigger deal than I wanted it to be. But this should take you out. Alright. Guys, it is down to this. It is down to the Charizard. We have a whole team, and he's got a Charizard. I think I would like Hoagie Fest to start the work, because I think Hoagie Fest is going to outspeed, even though this is going to be like a level 65 Charizard. I still think I'm going to outspeed. 63, that's not too bad. Alright, Reflect does wear off. We're going to Shockwave. I should... It's 100% accurate in this gen, right? I should probably T-Wave. Yeah. I feel like that was a better use of time. I mean, he's gonna full restore, but, like, it's okay, right? I'm not worried about that. Let's send in Down Ashore. Although I might not be able to take advantage of the paralysis here. No, I do outspeed. Okay, great. Big damage. Not enough to prompt a full restore, I don't think. He's got the citrus, though. They all do it. They all have the citrus. That actually is going to save his ass. I hate that. Alright. I actually want to... I'm going to Psychic. I'm hoping it doesn't do a whole lot. Perfect. Oh, God. Never punished. Never fucking punished. Never fucking punished. This was the Jolteon and Slowbro show. It really fucking was. That's unbelievable. I knew Slowbro was, like, one of the best Pokemon for this Elite Four. Like, I've known that for a long time. Like, it's just a thing that, like, you know about the game, right? Like, you know what Pokemon are really good in which generations. Like, Ampharos is fucking insane in Gen 2. And Kadabra's insane in Gen 2. Like, Slowbro is one of the better Pokemon to bring into the Elite Four, because it can handle all 4 of them plus the champion, pretty much. Because Water Psychic is so good, plus it's so tanky. I was not prepared for Jolteon to be such a carry. But holy shit, man. No, that can't be. You beat me at my best. After all that work to become the league champ, my reign is over already. It's not fair. Look at that. Team Philly didn't choke at the end. You know how rare that is? You know how fucking rare that is? Twice per sport. That's how rare it is. Why? Why did I lose? Because you didn't believe in the power of friendship. Probably. Never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion, you damn right I am. Though I don't like to admit it. Whiskey. Welcome back. You were close. So, you've won. Sincerely, congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Bulbasaur to work on the Pokedex. Whiskey, you have come of age. Red, I'm disappointed in you. Everybody knows the only thing that's valuable is winning. I came when I heard you'd beaten the Elite Four, but when I got here, you had already lost. Red, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with love and trust. He said he, like, did really well with raising them, though. I don't think that's what it is. I think I just had better EVs. Without them, you will never become a champ again. Whiskey, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. No, it was Jolteon's doing. It was literally Hoagiefest. Hoagiefest saved the day. Everybody, all of you, you need to go to your nearest Wawa and get a Hoagie in celebration of the victory of Team Philly, and specifically of Hoagiefest Jolteon, who is going to be memorialized. I will be nicknaming my Jolteons Hoagiefest for the rest of my life, just so you know. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Whiskey, come with me. We Hall of Faming it up, buddy? Sorry. Ahem. Congratulations, Whiskey. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits. I just love how we just, like, left, what's his face? Just, like, I have to imagine that he, like, was, like, on his knees, just like, ah, I lost, and then we just leave him there. Come this way, Whiskey. This is where winners go. Leave the trash back out here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Whiskey, you have worked hard to become the new league champion. Congratulations, Whiskey. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. Hell yeah. Gotta retire all their jersey numbers. Let's see this motherfucking team. Let's see this awesome fucking team. Hoagiefest. The Ace. Go Birds. Mac Machine. Down the Shore. Tush Push. And Long Hots. I'm gonna snap a screenshot of that real quick. Look at this team. What a cool team. I really like this team. What a fun team. Oh, that's it. Oh, no, I was gonna say... we gotta, like, roll credits, right? Yeah? Hell yeah. We win. There we have it. And that is Pokemon LeafGreen. I have never played Pokemon LeafGreen before. This is my first time playing it. I've played Pokemon Blue a few times. I've played Gold and Silver a billion times. I never played any of Gen 3, except for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So, like, my journey with Pokemon was when I was a kid, when it started. Like, I was there for a lot of early Pokemon. I didn't get a Game Boy until way late. But Blue was my first game. But I got, like, Pokemon Stadium. I got, like, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Puzzle League, Pokemon Cards, all that kind of stuff. I did all that stuff. And then eventually I started playing the games. So, played Blue. I got Blue. I played it, like, once. And then I got Silver. And then I played Silver a billion times. And then Gold and Crystal a billion times. And then I stopped playing Pokemon until X and Y. So I had a lot to relearn when it came time to do X and Y. When I first got X and Y, I felt like playing Pokemon again, and I popped open my Crystal cartridge, and it had that thing where it stopped saving and stuff. So I was like, fuck. So at that point, I was like, all right, let me get a 3DS and see what Pokemon is all about now. And I got Pokemon X, and I had to learn 4 new generations of Pokemon, which was interesting. It's like, oh, they have abilities? What are abilities? They have natures? What the fuck are natures? You can battle 2 at a time now? What is this new world? But yeah, I've been back ever since. But I never played the original Ruby and Sapphire, or Emerald. I never played the original Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. I have Black, but I've never really played it. I've only started it and then kind of moved on to other things. So I've only played Gens 3 and 4 through the remakes. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Shining Pearl, and Brilliant Diamond. And we did Shining Pearl on the channel a while ago, back when I was doing streaming. We did that playthrough, and that was a fun playthrough too. I really liked that team also. That had a lot of mons that I really like. But yeah, so this was my first time playing through LeafGreen, because I had never done the remakes of the Kanto games before, other than Let's Go Eevee. So this was a ton of fun. Quite frankly, I think this is the best Let's Play I've ever done, and it's my favorite Let's Play on this channel. It just is. And maybe it was the Philly angle, where everything was like, we were nicknaming everybody after Philly references, and just doing hoagie mouth the whole time, and like that. Maybe that's part of it. But, like, I feel like I have never been this on with my commentary. I don't think I have ever been this on. And I've been on sometimes. Like, I have some series that I look back through and I'm like, no, that was one of my best. Like, my Majora's Mask stream was one of my best. The Baldur's Gate 3 stream is some of my best work. Like, I have some other things that, like, I think are some of my... This is undoubtedly my best work. This is undoubtedly... And I know that for a fact, because this is legitimately the first time I have ever, I'm not going to do this, but I have considered maybe making a highlights video. I'm not going to, but, like, it's the only time I've ever actually considered doing it. But with that, guys, the end is here. As I said, we're not going to do the Sevi Islands. And the reason we're not going to do the Sevi Islands is because I just don't think there's not any story content with the Sevi Islands. There is just, like, there's stuff to do in the sense of, oh, hi, Oak. What's up? You're back, are you? I don't know if you filled your Pokedex. Not a lot. That's what I'm saying. I've caught 30. It looks as if you're putting in honest effort. When you manage to fill it some more, come show me. That's what I'm saying. First of all, I have to go catch more Pokemon before I can even do anything else. And then I have to go, like... I think the only things that are left to do on the Sevi Islands is, like, do the things that enable me to get the National Dex, which enables me to catch Legendaries. And to me, that's not content I want to do on this Let's Play. So, that being said, we are going to end it here. This is where we're going to end it. We beat the champion, we rolled credits. To me, this feels like a complete playthrough. Even though there's other things we could do, I just don't see the value in doing them in terms of content. I might come back in here and play this on my own and go catch Articuno and Zapdos and Moltres and then go to the Sevi Islands and get Kyogre and Groudon or whatever. I don't even know. But, like, if I do that, it'll be on my own time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up here for LeafGreen. It's been a joy to play through this game. It wasn't even on my radar until they announced, like, oh, hey, we're going to, like, put Fire Red and LeafGreen on the eShop. And I was like, Huh. Alright, I mean, I've never played it before, so let's give that a shot. This would be a great, and this was like right around the time I had just started doing recorded content again. I just stopped streaming. I was like, this lines up perfectly. Let's just do it. And like I said, this has been my favorite Let's Play on the entire channel, in the history of the channel since all the way back in 2017 when I started. I don't think I've had more fun playing a game on this channel than I did with this playthrough. Is there going to be more Pokemon on this channel? Absolutely. We will definitely be doing Winds and Waves. Barring unforeseen circumstances, we'll do Winds and Waves. So that'll happen. As far as other games, I don't have a way to capture footage from my 3DS. I don't have a way to do that. So, I would have to use other means. I have streamed Fire Emblem Awakening, and I didn't do it for my 3DS. So, it is something that I can do. If I want to do it, I will consider doing it. We have, on this channel, we've done LeafGreen, we've done Shining Pearl, we've done Let's Go Eevee, we've done Violet, Pokemon Violet, we did Pokemon Sword. I think that's everything we've done. I didn't do the Legends games, which... So that leaves, like, I would probably like to do Sun and Moon. I would be probably very down to do a Sun or Moon playthrough. Potentially X and Y, maybe. I don't really think I would be super up for doing, like, much else. I don't know if I would want to do Gen 2, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I would, like, if any of these games come out on the eShop, that changes everything. But the amount of, like, having to, like, set up an emulator and I'll do all this, I don't like doing that. So, I would do it if I want to, but it's not top of list for me. That being said, I want to do Sun and Moon. I really love Sun and Moon. That's one I want to do. It is on the list. It is something I will look into doing. I'm not going to promise it's going to be soon. Because what we're doing coming up, what's going to happen after this, in this time slot, we're going to move on to Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. So, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is going to replace this playthrough. I have already recorded that entire playthrough. For what it's worth. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book has been recorded beginning to end already. So, that is going to replace this. And that'll be 2 episodes a week for now, unless something changes. We're still doing Legendia. Legendia is close to done. We're still going with that for a bit. Once that finishes, I'm going to have to see where we are as far as Fortune's Weave coming out, because I want to do Fortune's Weave. I may do a short game in between. It depends on how much time there is. Probably going to do Fortune's Weave pretty shortly after it releases. So I don't know where I'm going to fit in a Sun and Moon Let's Play, but I do want to do one. So that's something I will look into. Apart from that, I think it's probably just going to be waiting until Winds and Waves unless I get inspiration to do something else. But I do love Pokemon. Pokemon always has a place on this channel, and we'll do other Pokemon-related stuff. I think Pokemon Snap is something I want to do, and I'll look, like, on the Switch Online stuff. There's always a game or two on there that we can poke around with. So, all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed for more WhiskeyCactus content on this channel. This has been one of my favorite Let's Plays. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I really do think this is some of my best work on this channel. And I hope you stick with the WhiskeyCactus brand if you're here just for LeafGreen. There's plenty of stuff to go back and watch that is like 9 years old. I don't necessarily recommend going back that far, but at least back to the stream content. And forward from there is probably... Yeah, I'm sure you'll find something. But we are going to pick up this time slot next time with Yoshi and the Mysterious Book Part 1. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I know I am. I will see you then, or I will see you in whatever other video or series or whatever you decide to watch next. But thank you guys for coming along the ride with me. I will see you at some point in the future. Goodbye.